this now. Okay, so the question that Shiley had was, how do we make a, I'm gonna grab my pencil and put this here. How do you make a line into a gradation? So right now I don't have the right colors in my swatches and all that because I just set this up, but I'll just kind of make this fun little shape, and I'm gonna hit K to dump it with my dumper. And the other thing to watch for when you're just starting is to make sure that this close large gaps is off, or it's open to the big gaps. Okay, so Charlie's making this really beautiful kind of snowflake feel to it. So I'm gonna kind of work with those kinds of colors. I'm gonna double click to get all of that line and go to my properties, check and see. We're doing 2s and 4s. So I'm gonna do 4 on the line width just so that we can see it. So I'm starting with this black, but that's really boring for the snowflake feel. So I'm gonna double click into it and that selects it. Then I'm gonna go to the swatches, which I don't see up. So I'm gonna have to go to window and then find swatches. Oh, they're on this other screen. And I still don't have my right color palette, but we can get a sense of it. So I'm gonna start just with any gradient. And you can see that I went to lighter here and it's darker here. But we wanna be able to get the gradient to be transformed. So there's a gradient transform tool. If you don't have it up, you're gonna click on those 3 arrows and it's actually not living there. It's going to be, it's underneath the Q tool, which is a free transform tool. F is the shortcut for it. So this is the gradient transform tool. You can see I'm moving that white up to the top. And we're looking for kind of a crystally. So I don't have the right colors yet, but this is how to manipulate the gradient, which I showed you in the using it for the fills, but it can be used for the stroke as well. In order to get the gradient the way I like it, you can double click here usually. No, double click. Command Z. Command Z again. And I just need to get that color up. So this allows me to alter the color. So right now it's white to black, and I told y'all I'd like for you to click on H because that's going to be more familiar from what we're used to in Photoshop. I'm going to change the black by double clicking it and changing it to like a bluish color. And you can see I'm already feeling a little bit icier, but you can push that white around. You can also take, I've added another swatch. I'm going to change that swatch to something like kind of purpley. I'm going to add another swatch, make it kind of lighter. So the idea here is that we're making something crystally. So see how it's metallic-y, crystally, icy? That's kind of an approach I think that you could go with your snowflake. What do you think there, Shiley?
I love it. Looks
Good.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So that is how to change stroke into a gradient. Pretty simple.